So today's video, I thought I'd do everything you need to know about Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life is, as the day I'm filming this, has come today for those that have the deluxe edition on like PlayStation, Xbox and PC, but not on the Nintendo Switch. Fantasy Life. Step into a slow life RPG when you can freely switch between 14 unique jobs, so-called lives. Enjoy carefree life in a fancy world. Fish, cook, shape the island you're liking, or team up with friends to battle monsters across the vast world. So, starting with, in terms of how long the game is like 30 to 40 hours to complete the storyline, but if you are a completionist, then it's 80 to 100 hours if you want to 100% the game. So, it is coming to, Fantasy Life is coming to Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, PC, Steam, PlayStation and Xbox. The regular version comes out on the 21st. The deluxe edition on every platform but Nintendo Switch is coming today, the 18th. Fantasy Life is coming to the Switch too, promising a high resolution, high frame rate. Is going to the list of games promising to have a higher resolution and frame rate on the Nintendo Switch 2. No confirmation of whether the Switch 2 will have a physical release. The Switch 1 will have a physical release, so it will be simply of buying the upgrade pack to enjoy enhancement on the Switch 2, so I'd bear that in mind. So in terms of what's cost effective, we don't know. There will be no digital deluxe edition for the Switch 2. The only way you will get the digital deluxe edition on the Switch 2 is to like buy it on the Switch 1 and then buy the upgrade pack for the Switch 2. There, at the moment, there's like no Switch 2 trailers. We don't really know what it's going to look like on the Switch 2. In terms of which platform to buy it on, if you're not sure, the game has cross-play and cross-progression. You can play with friends no matter which device they play on. Also means you can continue your own save whatever console as long as you buy the game on every single platform, the same version. In order to cross-save work, you will need to link or create like an Epic Games account. If you know this is something you want to do, then you can create an Epic Games account ahead of time. For the Switch 2, Switch and the Switch 2, you won't need to buy the Switch 1, 2 version to enjoy on each console. The Switch 2 version will work with the Switch 1, just Switch 1 graphics. There are two versions of the game. There's the regular version and the deluxe version. If you own the deluxe edition on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, it will allow you to play the game on today, which is May 18th from 3 PM GMT. So right now you can currently play the game as I'm filming this. So like 3 days earlier than the standard version of the game. If you buy the digital deluxe on the Switch, it will not reset early. You'll get all the digital deluxe perks that you will get. So additional content, mini Naval Dragon, the Snapdragon weapon, sorry if I did say that wrong, Snapdragon sword, Snapdragon claymore, Snapdragon bow and Snapdragon staff. Then there's the outfit packs, Eula Ethel's girl's dress, Ethel girl's sandals, Edward archaeologist hat, archaeologist coat, archaeologist boots, and Trip's helmet. You may not be able to get all of these items at the beginning of the game. You may need to play a little bit to unlock these items. These deluxe items will be available on the console, or if you own it on PC, that has the deluxe edition. So the deluxe edition on Switch, but the regular version on PlayStation or Xbox or PC, you won't be able to play with the deluxe items unless you have the deluxe edition. Or you could upgrade to the deluxe edition from the regular version to get access to these items. Buying the deluxe edition after buying the regular version can be more expensive, so I maybe wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd maybe just recommend getting it from the start. There's also pre-order bonuses. There's the new adventure pack, which has the Flutter Charms, HP Potion times 10, Power Aid times 10, Life Cure times 5, Paralyzing Bomb times 5, Courtship Fireworks times 5, SP Potion times 10, Residence Aid times 10, Great Bomb times 5, and Fireworks. As you progress in game, you can obtain these bonuses from treasure chests located inside the guide office and Plandan's guide in Eternal Village. Digital pre-order for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and Steam started like 2 a.m. on March 18th. Pre-order bonuses on the Nintendo Switch digitally available from like April 28th. Bonuses will include from pre-orders placed by 2:59 p.m. on Wednesday the 21st of May GMT, which is this Wednesday. Pre-order bonus items, Celeste Gifting times 100 announced on February 25 has been replaced with the Paralyzing Bomb times 5 as of March 18th. Please note the content's not specific to subject change without prior notice. Pre-order bonuses may become available on sale or distribution at a later date. An internet connection is required to claim bonuses. Nintendo Switch Online, PlayStation Plus or Xbox Game Pass paid subscriptions are not required to claim bonuses. Some progression in the game may be necessary to access bonuses. DLC to look forward to could add more story. Gameplay, there is multiplayer of different ways to enjoy multiplayer with your friends. You could do couch co-op with 2 controllers playing on the same device with 2 controllers. The second player might not spawn in the normal player. They can still fight and gather materials. They will most likely be limited in a lot of ways. If all your friends have your own copy of the game, you can play up to 4-person co-op. If you have friends on the Nintendo Switch version, you can actually play local co-op if you're all together. As far as I'm aware, local co-op, if you are playing, you don't need an online membership. If you want to cross-platform that are not physically with friends that are not physically with you, you're going to need an online membership. If you play on Nintendo Switch or Xbox, PlayStation, not clear if you can do the main quest together, but you can hang together. You can like go to each other's islands or do adventuring. You can tackle the dungeons together, get materials and items together. As there's been shown footage so far, if you play online with friends with Xbox, PlayStation and Switch, you will need an online membership for whatever console you're on. However, if you do PC, you don't need to do that. You don't need an Epic Games account for cross-play, but you do for cross-save. It's one where it probably has its own friend system and like friend codes. This game is interesting. I can't wait to like see. Like, I'm watching so many live streams because if I'm honest, I can't make up my mind. Like, I can't decide. Like, I want it, but I also want Room Factory, the new Room Factory game. Like, I can't decide. Like, it's one where it's like a mix of RPG and NPC. One thing to note, the West is not getting a physical release, meaning you can only buy this game on the eShop, which has made it difficult to get refunds, so I'd be aware of that. All in all, I'm excited for this game. Like, it's so exciting. Like, it's going to be one of the biggest releases this year, so I'm so excited. But I haven't made up my mind on whether I'm going to get it yet. I don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.